Hi, everybody. It's DJ Nikki with you here, WXED 107.3 in the studio with Jonathan Cortez, getting ready to do our news wrap-up. You can hear the wrap-up every Saturday at 6 o'clock. So, Jonathan, how you doing today?
I've been better, but I'm not too bad.
You're a little under the weather.
Yeah, well, hoping this warm weekend will lift my spirits.
Oh, it is supposed to be nice, like 58 degrees. Oh, can't wait. I thought it was really funny. They were talking about the wind gusts and everything, and they were acting like it was a bad thing. And I was like, those really heavy wind gusts that we're going to get today is bringing the warm air. So I'm not going to down some wind gusts if it's going to bring me some 58, 59 degree weather, especially in February. I'm excited. So we were talking before we hit the record button that there's really not a whole lot of news this week, but sometimes no news is good news.
And that seems to be pretty much the case today. We just have a few shout outs to some good things happening. So first off, thank you to all the road crews that worked this week to keep the streets clear.
Oh, yeah. And they were probably tirelessly working because we got, over a foot of snow just in like 24 hours.
And we got very heavy snow, too.
Yeah, it was like real heavy and wet.
I had to pick it off of my car.
Yeah, I ended up, how everybody has their little snow brooms, those little handheld in their car. I'm trying to think of what they're called, but the little handheld brooms, it was not even working. It was too little. So I went and I got a giant janitor-sized push broom, and I just shoved all the snow off from our truck in one sweep. But my kids had a blast with the snow. 3 houses got together in my backyard and built a giant igloo big enough for 5 people. They had a blast with it.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, so shout out to our street crew. They did a great job. What else do we got going?
Well, another shout out, the Riverside girls basketball team defeated Brentwood 45-42.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, and they were behind the entire game. They came back in the last quarter, and that was their first playoff game, so they're advanced. They would have played their second playoff game yesterday on Friday.
Oh, okay. So we'll have to, next week when we do our weekly wrap-up, we'll have to check on the status of their playoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're doing good. Congratulations out there, Riverside girls.
There will be family movie nights this summer at Ewing Park at Felino Stage, which I didn't know that stage was called Felino Stage, but
I didn't either.
I didn't know how to name.
Yeah, I thought it was like the bandstand.
Yeah, well,
have they released a lineup yet for the movies that they're expecting to show?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the undetermined part. They'll be June 18th, July 16th, and August 20th. The idea was put together by the Elwood City Kitchen Cabinet, which is a volunteer community organization, and Elwood City Council approved it on Monday, and it looks like the time they have set for now is 9:15.
Yeah, it would have to be pretty late because in the summer it doesn't get dark that quickly.
Yeah.
But that's exciting. I used to go to the drive-in theater when I was young, and now there aren't any of those hardly anywhere. I only know of 2 that are still in operation in 2 states, and so that's kind of cool because it's going to have that drive-in feel, but even more of a community feel because everybody will have to, be out watching the movie. I think it's cool. So, what else are we going to talk about today?
Well, pretty much a wrap up here. May's Donuts did open up their branch on Lawrence Avenue, last block there before leaving Elwood. I think they opened up about 2 weeks ago, but for everybody who hasn't known yet, they are now running.
Yeah, I was talking to Mayor Court about how improving the town is improving its likelihood of getting new businesses to come in, and boosting up our small economy here. And so we were excited that we got May's Donuts down here. Also, we wanted to mention that our police canine Josic is retiring, and his son Ranger is taking over his position, and I believe that the police department is planning a big retirement send-off for Josic.
That's just adorable.
Just adorable. You look like a Care Bear right now when you said that, I just have to say. I guess the last thing that we could mention is that a reminder to everybody that Jared Gibbons is going to be running again. And who's he running? Who's the other Republicans on the ballot?
Donlin Valley and Aaron Bernstein. So those two will be running against each other in the Republican primary. And as of now, I'm almost positive nobody has announced their intention to run against Jarrett on the Democratic primary.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck to all the candidates that get into that primary. That primary is coming up in April, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Which is when a lot of us will be going because it's also the presidential primary.
All right. Well, I don't get into politics too often because too many arguments always start over it. But it was good to just let the public know that that's coming up. It's nice to know that there is absolutely no bad news this week. So I like that. All right. Well, you guys can look for the News Weekly Wrap Up next week. And if you hear of news, you can contact us on Facebook, WXCD 107 FM Official. And let us know if you want to hear something on the wrap-up. I want to give a thanks to Jonathan Cortez from elwoodcity.org. Thanks for coming in here. And I'll see you next week.